What's up, everyone? This is Wipeout, and today I'm just going to put another bullet in the gun of the whole Xbox 360 1080p debate. I would like to point your attention to a new game that's coming out this week on the PlayStation Network. It came out last week on Xbox Live Arcade, but the game is Military Madness Nectaris. It's a remake of a old classic turn-based strategy game, and for the PlayStation 3, they made the game in native 1080p. So I thought that was excellent. I thought it was noteworthy, and I wanted to see, is the game 1080p on the Xbox 360? So at Xbox.com, here we are, Xbox.com. Here's product info for Military Madness Nectaris. Now, HD TV, 720p right there. So I wanted to, cross-reference, make sure that that's correct. So went to another part of the Xbox website, look at the product info again. Here it is, Military Madness Nectaris, HD TV 720p. Okay, so I wanted to see if if the developer would say anything about that if I pointed it out in public. So I left them a little note right here. I noticed the game is 720p native on the Xbox 360. I would like to thank you for taking advantage of our system's capabilities and delivering a native 1080p game. I hate the mentality that some developers have trying to make the experience equal on both platforms. Tekken 6 makes me very sad because I do believe that game suffered due to being multi-platform with the Xbox. Plus one purchased by Wipeout Pure. Thank you. And Kyle Vincent Tunnison replied, "Glad to have you on board, Pure. Wish you many hours of turn-based tactical awesomeness." So he didn't try to correct me saying, "Oh no, actually it is 1080p on the Xbox also." He didn't correct me. He chose to kind of acknowledge what I said by just saying thank you. Glad you're buying the game, and that's understandable. That's politically correct way of doing things, I guess. But I just wanted to point that out. Game is 1080p, multi-platform game, 1080p on the PlayStation, 720p on the Xbox 360. Now I'm going to preemptively counter a point that I know is going to come up. Well, the Xbox are going to say, well, the graphics in this game aren't, they're not demanding. That's why the PlayStation is able to do it in 1080p. Well, if the graphics are not demanding and that's why it's able to do it in 1080p, how come the Xbox version can't do it in 1080p? If the Xbox is capable of doing 1080p, why wouldn't they make it 1080p for both versions? Now, these games basically came out at the same time for both systems. They're only a week apart. It's not like that extra week would have made the difference in having it 1080p on the Xbox. They could have easily held it back a week and released it simultaneously on both systems. There's basically no other excuse that I can think of other than that it's very difficult to get 1080p out of the Xbox 360. There's probably a lot of workarounds, if it's even possible. Sure, there's a lot of trickery involved, because we all know that the Xbox 360 was not designed from day one to produce 1080p graphics. So this just goes to show, in my opinion, I think that this is evidence that getting 1080p out of the PlayStation is much easier than getting 1080p out of the Xbox, if it is at all even possible. So discuss, put your comments down below, let me know what you think. If you're an Xbot, be like, oh, my feelings are hurt. Or if you're not, be like, yeah, the evidence is right there, proof is in the pudding. So peace.